the Saints are looking for something special to happen early. That's Murphy. He's going to take a knee and bring Breeze and the Saints offensive unit out to the 20.
They're desperate. They must win tonight.
And they're going to run it up the middle with Ingram. Remember, the left side of this line, Phil, tonight, Armstead and Lolito both are out. They've got backups in. One of the backups, the left tackle, there he is. Andrus Peat, the Patriot tight end, into the backfield. Little play action here for Breeze. And a pass, never a clean catch. It was Snead, who's been quite a find for them. Lifting over into a slot to the right on 3rd and 6. And Breeze steps up away from the pressure. And this time, he's able to get the reception to Josh Hill and the first, a gain of 12.
A couple times last week against Philadelphia.
He's got Spiller set out wide as a receiver, but they're going to go to Watson. And Benjamin Watson has a first down gain of 8. You saw Drew's record of 1-3 miss the game at Carolina with the shoulder injury. And that pass a little too steep for Watson. 2. Going to go up top again, and he's got a first down. And holding on to it with 2 hands is Snead to make that Hill. Josh Hill with his second catch on this first drive, and this one a gain of 19. And Spiller has 7.
Behind, rolls into his leg.
Second down and 3, and Ingram trying to push off a few blockers and fight for the first. He's a yard short. So they brought in...
Good start in the run game and protecting well.
3rd and 1 from the Atlanta 28. And Ingram appears to have it.
Well, you watch Mark Ingram. Of course, we saw him at Alabama. Won the Heisman Trophy. And I've seen him here for many years. I talked to
Snap. Robinson replaces him. Saints have converted 3 times on 3rd down in the opening drive, and they get it finally into the hands of Cooks for the first time. But the Falcons were wise to it. Hold them to a gain of 1. Cooks to the right on the far right. 2nd and 9. Breeze to Snead. And look at him go down to the 2. Up 24, and 1st and goal now for New Orleans. It's Ingram plowing ahead and fighting for it, and that's a touchdown. He took on Nate Stupar and won the battle.
really good strong run that time and determination to get it in the end zone because there was great penetration. But when you play this style of defense, which Atlanta, zone defense, Sean Payton designs the start of his...
Hucker now with the extra point try. And that kick is good. So here's the kick, and it's scooped up at about the 7 by DeMarco. And he is taken down at the 27. Saints, exactly what Peyton was hoping for, getting this crowd into it. And they're quite boisterous here on the first snap for the Falcons. Ryan's pass off the fingertips of Julio Jones. 2nd and 10. The fake to Freeman. He's going to pass again with all kinds of time. And he's got Jones this time. And he is knocked down from behind at the 42 by Ellerby. The 43 of New Orleans. Here's Freeman with the touch. Second leading rusher in the league. A flag is out as he goes out of bounds 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Cameron Jordan was back in that Atlanta backfield in a hurry, busting across the line.
Holding. Offense, number 73. 10-yard penalty, replay. First down.
He talked about it. Thinks his team is going to get better and have a better chance of stopping him.
First and 20, and they go to Freeman. And he's able to get about 5 or 6 of it back. 1,000 in his career passing. He's going to go over to Freeman. And he's got a nice screen set up, and he hurdles down to the New Orleans 37. Quarterback, you might know him, Phil. Here we go, 3rd and 4. And that's Freeman's run down close to the first. It's going to be about a yard shy, but can't say enough things about what Freeman has brought to this offense, Phil. He tailback out of the eye on 4th and 1. And Ryan lost the handle and is taken down. The Saints defense feeding off the energy in this building. They deny the Falcons on their first series. May have just come off the shoulder of the fullback DeMarco.
I think they were going to pick up the first down anyway.
Robinson takes it on the toss, squeezes through a tiny opening, and picks up about 4, and we're going to head down to the sideline. Tracy, a 5-yard gain by Kyrie Robinson. This time it's Spiller. Bouncing around, but not much there.
The football so far in this game.
3rd and 4. A third straight running play, and they will have a very short series this time. Only one for Ingram. Send it his way. He's not going to get anywhere near this one. This one flies into the end zone. To produce in that category, here's a first down pass play by Ryan. Gets it over to DeMarco for 6. And Ellerby's all over the field, a third tackle. Look at this. 2nd and 4 to Freeman. Little jump cut, nothing there. Right into a pile of Saints, including Brandon Browner coming up. Give him 1. From the 27. Pressure on Ryan, and they get him back at the 15. Taken down by Edibali. In college with the sack.
The initial protection is good, but nobody's open fast enough. And if there's a weakness to this offensive line, they cannot hold up against a power rush. And that time,
for a touchdown. He's got a man ready to receive it. Is already run. The Saints are on it. The Saints have the block, and they have the touchdown, just like what Gleason did back in 2006.
You see a team playing with emotion, desperation, and the Atlanta Falcons were not ready for this to start this game.
How about Malty comes crashing in, gets to the football before. The point by Hawker is good. It looks during the season. 14-0, their largest lead of the year. And
first down.
Too tight in formation. Fake to Freeman. Down the field they go to Jones. And Julio has a second big catch here in the first quarter. The first one for 30. This one's good for 23. Freeman saw a little bit of that burst that he's been showcasing this season. He's got a gain of 6. Network CBS. Riders bootleg, and Ryan completes it to Roddy White. And just the 9th catch of the year for the Falcons' all-time leading receiver.
Well, I think they have found a way to get this football moving. The play-action fakes have been great. Back on the defense in these play-action fakes like this one.
Ryan's hit his last 6 passes. And that time with Saints coming in on him, he just threw it into the ground. He was wanting to go deep. It is the rookie Coleman, and look at Tevin Coleman. Sprint ahead down to the 23. He's got a pickup of 18. The rookie from Indiana taken in the 3rd round.
All you had to see, Coleman, as he runs through this hole. Wow, good job. Jake Matthews, the left.
Was spotted at the 25 and a new set of downs. And is pulled down by Jacob Tammy, who is knocked out of bounds to end the first quarter. Super Bowl 36 back in January 02. We start quarter 2 with Ryan hitting right in stride Hankerson. And they fall on it again down at the 5, but they'll mark him back at the 7. Leonard Hank. And Ryan. Pass knocked away and almost intercepted by Delvin Breaux. What a story he is.
By Julio Jones.
2nd and goal. Ryan still has it. Good play action fake to the end zone, and it's caught by Roddy White for the touchdown.
Almost the same. Here comes Hankerson, comes all the way across. Browner's on the coverage. Once again, I would have said, oh, they're in a running formation.
His first touchdown of the season. Extra point is good, and that is the 63rd. Handles the kickoffs. Line drive kick. No return.
Saw Matt Rock coordinators like Kyle Shanahan because they know how to run the football.
First down pass play.
Oh, that's right. His dad was pretty good at running the football too, wasn't he, for all those years?
Second and 4. And he fakes to Robinson. He dumps it in time to Benjamin Watson. And that's going to be good for a first. Benjamin Watson. First down carry here for Ingram. Gets knocked to the side after a gain of a couple.
Worked out.
Second and 8. Sidelines it. That's Robinson. Kyrie Robinson has another Saints first down.
Underneath.
From midfield. Look at Robinson on the ground. Look out. He could do a big loss here. Robinson.
They're in better shape and faster.
Second and 18. Breeze to Cooks. Bobbled, made the catch, backs it up, and goes within 5 of the first. So it was.
Sanchez challenging the ruling on the field of a completed catch.
Won't take Gene Steratore long to figure this one out. He even went to New York and met with the head of officials, Dean Blandino. Kind of got a one-man seminar about the rules. Smartly.
Very good. That's right.
After review, the ruling has been changed to an incomplete pass. The ball does hit the ground. The ball is incomplete. It will be third down and 18. On the 42-yard line, Atlanta is not charged a timeout. With the game clock operator, please reset the game clock to 10 minutes, 57 seconds.
Would he really?
Dan Quinn knew right away when we're on coaching.
Third and 18.
On that last one, I think the quick switch.
And there is no gain there for Spiller. Went into the end zone. And getting it on the run here is Eric Weems. Out to the 30. Recipe for the Falcons for this start. After this play, a little pass play it is to Roddy White for 8. What is it, Phil?
Receivers in the NFL, pretty good recipe to start with.
It's Freeman. Look at him go. Running right behind the fullback, DeMarco, for another 9.
For tonight.
There's the fake to Freeman. Ryan. Look at the catch by Torlello. Toilolo takes it to the Saints side of the field for 11 and a first.
He's reloaded, threw it right on target.
Freeman. And to the 37, Stephon Anthony, the rookie first rounder from Clemson, in on the tackle. He was the one. Back to Toilolo. He's got another first down for the Falcons.
And guessing what's coming next.
Here's Coleman. And you like what you see out of Coleman, who was their featured back week 1 in the win against the Philadelphia Eagles. Had 20 carries that game for 80 yards and looked good in that opener.
Well, a lot of running backs you see in this league.
Pretty good 1-2 combo they got. 2 young kids. Here's Coleman. Look at his speed now. Chance to see it. Ball comes out. And the Saints, and maybe Browner, the Saints pounce on it for the recovery. Ellerby reached in and stripped it. Donnell Ellerby won a Super Bowl playing for the Ravens on this field in Super Bowl 47. Here he is reaching in. Look at him. Pop it loose. To New Orleans. Saints take over at the 9. And that's a catch. Quite a catch it is, too, by Snead. Second and 2. And it's Ingram stacked up short of the first.
For this New Orleans offense.
And there is nothing to be found at all for Ingram. So Fields, his third punt. Very returnable for Weems.
Yep, it was low.
And the flag comes in. The punting chores have been on hold here for Thomas Morstead as he recovers from a quad injury.
During the return,
tonight.
holding receiving team number 23, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down, Atlanta.
Over to DeMarco. Now the fullback. He takes on Kikaha. And
The fullback DeMarco wide open.
in the middle and trying to get it back into the hands of Roddy White. Double coverage out there. Pass overthrown. 92-32 in this quarter. Second and 10. Wide open lane here for Freeman. He takes it to the 50. Jacob Tammy, the longtime tight end with the Broncos and the Colts, helped clear it for 12.
Well, he gets the offensive lineman in good position. Then he takes advantage of it with a good run.
Jordan giving chase. Pass caught by Julio down to the 35. Another 15 yards to Jones. Jones 3 catches for 68 yards. And again, Freeman untouched past the line and inside the 20. Jake Matthews, the left tackle, was the one who opened up things that time for 19.
You've watched it a lot. Just watch the left side. Jake Matthews and Devontae Freeman. Did you see the little head fake? It was just so small you can barely see past the line of scrimmage.
They've already rushed as a team for 94 yards, and a flag brings a halt to things here.
False start. Offense number 67. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Well, last on first and 15, Coleman. They pull him back with Williams, Kevin Williams.
Same way, and it shows up in the game.
Second and 14. They split him wide left. And they go to Tammy. Wrestled down at the 14. Warning. And again, the ball's on the ground. And they signal safe football.
And he ended up hitting himself on the snap.
Here's what a screen pass set up, and right there to make the play is Babineau.
Wow.
On Ingram, and a loss of 2.
It's still 14-7. Can you stop Drew Brees in a situation like this?
Now the Falcons defense again quickly on Ingram, holding him to 5. Third and 7. Brees going to keep the drive going. He's got Benjamin Watson for the first.
First down.
Picks up 13. Movement on the left side. It's going to be on Hills.
False start. Offense number 76. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Caught for the first down. Again, it's Watson. His 4th catch of the half. This one for 16. First down. 1:15 to go. Brees to Watson for a 3rd consecutive time. Running away from Ishmael. And Brees and Watson in tandem for 29 on this occasion.
Ishmael, number 36, is up near the line of scrimmage, tackling safety.
Brees has hit 13 of his last 14. Now he goes down, hit from behind. What a play there by Claiborne. And a 2nd and 18. It's Watson. It's now to 6 catches on the game. To 25 seconds on 3rd and 15. Down the field, and he was wide open. It was Watson. And Drew knows a lost opportunity down near the 5-yard line. 8 out of 10. And it does not hook enough. The Falcons will take over at the 41. Hankerson, 8 or 9 near the 50.
Lining up, they're not going to let him catch the football and get out of bounds.
Ball tipped up into the air and incomplete with 4 seconds to go. Of course, a jump ball, you got to love Julio's chances. If Ryan has any chance to throw it. And he's taken down at the 45. Boy, that was a hard-earned 5 for the quarterback who'll go to the locker room now down 7.
Make these big mistakes in the turnover. The plays are there. You heard that from the guys at halftime.
Right off the crossbar.
Big play to get you in the end zone, and after the opening drive, the Saints offense, it struggled.
The sideline, little 5-yard pass play to Julio, and let's go over to Trey.
The wrong game and be more balanced. Just 18 yards isn't going to cut it to him.
2nd and 5, and Ryan is hit, but gets it away somehow. Catch is made by Freeman's going to lose a yard or 2. It was John Jenkins all over Ryan. Somehow was able to release it. Extra receiver. That's Williams in motion to the near side. 3rd down and 7. And they get it over to Williams. Second-year player out of UConn has a 1st down. Gain of 10. And that's Freeman. Stutter step move out to about the 39. Williams making the catch on the previous play. Became the 8th different receiver tonight. Catch a ball.
They stack them. Nick Williams was the second of 2 guys. Hard to play tight coverage when they're off the line of scrimmage like that.
Got a flag down.
Ten-yard penalty. Replay, 2nd down.
Called on Chris Chester, the right guard.
Here also, Brandon Browner is the one that's had some problems.
2nd down, 15. Pass over the head of Levine Toilolo.
At the 4, rushing the quarterback.
3rd and 15. Teron Ward is in the backfield. And they're going to flip it over to him. And Ward is held to a short gain. He's bounced out by Brian Dixon.
Well, that you've never seen before.
No pressure this time on Bosher. A fair catch signal by Murphy at the 30. One of the November 25th, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Learn more at yahoo.com/NFL stream. And Breeze loads it up and has gone right back to Watson, who's having a monster performance. That one for 22 yards. 7 catches, 94 yards for Watson. As Ingram, again, the running game stagnant. That's now 9 carries for 15 for the night for Ingram. Yeah, that's what I thought. 2nd and 8. Quick toss over to Spiller. Spiller has Hill in front of him. Able to help get Spiller an extra yard or 2 on the edge. It'll be
They can't make that big play down the field to get that score.
3rd down, and that's going to produce a 1st. Cooks, 3rd catch of the night. Goes for 8.
Did for many years down here.
1st down for the Saints. Breeze senses the pressure, so he goes down the field and incomplete. Trying to get it to Spiller. Well, let's get back to
the so far.
2nd and 10. Back over to Spiller. Cooks trying to help seal that edge. And they'll mark him out just inside the 30. Give him 5 more. Stack up 3 receivers off the right. Got an open man for the 1st. Starting down to the 21 is Spiller. 8 more. 16 of his 21 completions have been to running backs or tight ends. That one should have been another one to a tight end. Hill unable to get the handle on it. Inactive with a separated shoulder. 2nd and 10. And Breeze escapes what would have been a sack and is able to pick up 3. They go draw. And Atlanta has 1 man on it. Warlow.
Man, that.
And And the kick is good. Puts the Saints back up by 10.
Come on. No matter what happens in this game, you know there's going to be some partying going on tonight.
Well, when you're in town.
Oh, yeah, I'm a party animal,
that's
baby.
That's everything.
That's me.
Up here in the booth with us, 1st and 10. As Freeman scoots outside for about 3. We have 3. 2nd and 8. And knocked down incomplete in the area of DeMarco. Now,
and they play hard for him.
The players call him DQ. More than they call him coach. 3rd down and 8. Ryan's pass is deflected and falls harmlessly incomplete. But it was tipped at the line by Edibali, who had a going on here inside the dome, and this
really low
line drive that Murphy hopes to make more out of it. Well covered by Weems down the field. Hawthorne as well a couple of days ago. Here's a handoff to Robinson, and this could be such an important possession here if the Saints are able to do anything with it.
Oh, absolutely.
A 2nd and 7. That's to Snead. His 3rd catch of the night. He fights for every inch. Gain of 19 yards receiving last week against the Eagles, his first career 100-yard game. There's Breeze looking long, and then we'll take underneath Robinson. I mean, here's Breeze, who a couple of years ago had the longest streak. The only miss was, again, against Atlanta Thursday night 3 years ago. Nothing so far tonight. 2nd and 4. Tough pass, but it's on the mark. It's Watson, and they're in the red zone down at the 17.
But he is playing well this year. Terrific night tonight.
Yeah, and 1st down from the 18. Speed. Make that Hill. Hill has a gain of about 5.
The quarterback, the thinking, the throws, the designs.
That's 1st down. Picked up at the 6 by Robinson. Goal. He still has it. He's got a Falcon defender right on him through the pass in the area of Ho'o Manawanui. And now 2nd and goal. And they run it up the middle with Spiller.
Kind of has that move. He's always shaking his arm even when it feels great.
3rd and goal. Looking for anyone open. And it's wide of the mark. Well covered up though. Pass in the direction of Coleman.
And they got what they wanted.
Encroachment. Defense number 77 makes contact. Half the distance to the goal. Still 4th down.
Yeah, still 4th down. And again here, and kick another field goal. It is still actually just 2 scores. Here's over the top. Wide open for the touchdown to Watson, who's having the career night.
Because now the play action fake, the defense overplays and nobody covers Ben Watson.
Watson's 2nd touchdown catch of the season. His 9th, his streak to 41 games. And the extra point now makes it a 3-score game at 24-7.
To the 2. They got Hageman to jump off sides. Afraid to make those big decisions during the game in his whole career.
Across the middle to Hankerson. Hankerson signed as a free agent by way of the Redskins, where, of course, he had played for the likes of Kyle Shanahan, so he's familiar with the system that's been brought in here this year. 2nd and 2. He never was able to get a handle of it. Hankerson, we just spoke of. 3rd and 2. And Ryan spins around. He might take off for it. He's going to pick up the 1st. Ooh, and he got hit up in the helmet area.
What a play by Matt Ryan.
Jet, corner. is in, number 24. Fake the quick pass and hand it off to Freeman. And he's able to peel off about 14, maybe 15.
That's right. Don't forget about the run game just because.
You saw Kyle Shanahan, the coordinator for this Falcons offense, and there is another nice run by Freeman that'll probably run us to the end of the third quarter. This clock if he can. And they let the play go. He just tossed it wildly. And Jordan is right there, but a flag is down. Might have been a horse collar.
Horse collar. What it looked like. To me, risky play, though. So hurriedly trying to get one more play in before the end of the quarter.
Let's see.
There is no foul for a horse collar tackle. Tackle was the jersey of the running back and not the collar. The runner's down. It will be third down. And that is the end of the third quarter.
Boy, they were the Saints, but it's 3rd and 10 to open the fourth. We got flags down. Free play here for Atlanta, and Jones takes it for about 8.
Go back previous spot there. Offside, defense. Number 44. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay. Third down.
Instead of the Jones catch, of course, so here comes Ryan. Sidearm and incomplete for Julio. Broken up by Bro.
These wide receivers in this situation.
Here's Ryan down the middle of the field, reaching out, making the catch. Was he ever touched? Tammy gets to his feet, and they rule him down at the 26. What a catch by Jacob Tammy for 22.
Before the ball was snapped, knew he was going to throw it to Tammy.
Here he's going to Jones, who has his second catch of the half, both of them for just 4 or 5 yards. 2nd and 6. It goes Freeman inside the 20 to 10, and Freeman's in for yet another touchdown. His 9th of the year.
Not too many times can you say the football team, they get behind, they can make the comeback by running the football. But they
The money.
good double team. Boy, what a job by Andy Levitri, the left guard. Got a double team, got off of it, made the block, and that's what's in. 167, double team, gets off. Cut back by Freeman.
Look at Hankerson down here boxing out. The Falcons in the game. And the extra point by Matt Bryant is good. 100% went through the entire offseason. And that's why he's been playing the way we've watched the last month, the way he's produced.
Have to get tighter in their coverage.
1st and 10 run, the best of the night by Ingram. And it's going to be good for a first. Surrounded by about half the Falcons defense. Carolina. San Francisco will be playing host to the Ravens Sunday. Good fake by Breeze, and boy, he is just continuing to find Benjamin Watson. Another 14 on that one. Watson, which matches the most that Jimmy Graham ever had in a game here. Just saying. He's got it all coming together in one night. As Ingram picks up 3.
This is the old Saints offense we saw years ago.
Set up the screen for Snead. And written down by Tyson Jackson along with Brooks Reed. Facing a 3rd and 3. Long, and is pulled in by Cooks over the top to the 21. First time tonight they've been able to get Cooks on anything bigger than a little short 3 or 4 yard gain. For more at strong safety. First down, and he just flips it to avoid the sack, and Ingram's fighting off tackles, and then finally backed up after a gain of 8.
Always knows where the outlet receiver is.
It's Ingram. And he's about a yard short of the first.
You know, I thought.
Cross to Robinson. They clear it. Robinson. And that's going to be a face mask call on top of it. Robinson tackled at the 6. They'll end up spotting it at the 3. Bierman.
Foul. Face mask. Grasping the back of the helmet. Number 71 defense. Half the distance to the goal automatic. First down.
So many.
At the 3. Breeze still has it. Goes to the end zone. And it's knocked down. Dangerous pass. That was Ricardo Allen breaking it up, intended for Josh Hill. Second and goal. And Ingram, who scored from a yard out in the first quarter, another flag thrown in, is able to carry it to the 1. And it's going to be against the Falcons.
Illegal use of hands. Hands to the face defense. Number 25. Half the distance to the goal automatic. First down.
First and goal. It's Ingram. And it's Ingram trying to get in sideways, and he does for the touchdown. Falcons had scored a touchdown to trim it to 10.
You're right, the fullback, and guess who? Ben Watson. Great job of overcoming.
As you say that, extra point is good. You got to think.
Some party ball.
Long ball time. What coverage, too, by Delvin Breaux. Let's go down the track. Humbar is in for him. And the Saints, Cameron Jordan takes down Ryan. Ryan in trouble again. Ball is out and fallen on. The recovery by Matthews. Kikaha was the one who strip-sacked Ryan on that play.
Number 44 on the outside. Just keeps working and then finally bends around and gets around Matthews to get the sack and the fumble. Kikaha, high draft pick.
That coming in the first quarter. Usher has this one off the side of the foot, bounces at the 42. One hop picked up Murphy out at the 42. And the Saints want a flag on the back end of that. Poitras here at the Superdome. The Saints riding high and running it with Robinson. Picks up 11. Another first down for the Saints. Nice tackle there by Bierman. Second and 10 to Ingram.
Maybe tomorrow's story will be this, Jim. Oh, why haven't they been doing this all year? You know.
And Ingram is chopped at the 30. 48 yards for Hocker. 1 of 2 tonight. Ooh, that wasn't pretty right off the toe. Another in the first half.
It's kind of upsetting. I just saw ourselves on camera. I wore a white shirt. I thought it was supposed to make you look trimmer.
With all the culinary delights here, second and 2. Freeman.
You know, a situation like this, tough to make this comeback, but don't let your franchise quarterback take too much punishment.
You know, the quick dump off to Freeman. 28 more off of 5 receptions. Hankerson, boy, he's had a couple of...
You're most likely going to lose the game.
Here's 3rd and 4. And another drop.
Yeah.
This time, same pass play, and he makes the grab for the first. First down. Ryan. Saints all over him. Again, it's Cameron Jordan. 2nd and 14. Freeman advances it to about the 28. They haven't been able to get anything in the second half with Julio down.
The coverage has been better.
The ball comes out, ruled incomplete. That was. And the Falcons will keep on advancing down the field. Julio Jones, just his third catch of the half. Looking his way, it's not there. So the side Freeman. It's a touchdown. I thought maybe he had stepped out of bounds, but it's good for 2 a game.
Nope,
not even close.
Nope, but it just.
By the way, we're going to have an onside kick, of course, attempted, and there has not. Devontae Freeman's become a fantasy football superstar. Make it over 19. See the Falcons stopping it here. Got 2 timeouts.
Peyton, and he immediately says, "You gotta be daring to win these big games." He learned that, of course. And, you know, it didn't surprise me. I was just mad he told us to turn the game around.
Sean considers him to be his mentor. Parcells mentoring Peyton, who was on his staff.
4th down.
So far this year.
Fields gets it away, and it goes out of bounds. Through.
Jim, excuse me.
They take the ball right out of the hands of Ryan. It was Jordan, who's had just a huge game, who falls on it as well.
Yeah, just another good play by the defense. And just what you said, Rob Ryan, I talked to him yesterday, and I couldn't get him to say anything negative about his players. And I know he really believed it, that we're close, we're young.
Of years ago, Steve Jordan. And the Saints did what they had to do. They had to come out here and treat it like everything they'd worked for a whole year was on the line here tonight.